What is going on, folks? Welcome back to another episode of Flying Brown's Garage. In today's episode, we are going to be engine swapping John Man from a single cylinder to a 22 horsepower 670cc Briggs Stratton V-Twin engine. So y'all be sure to stay tuned. Let's get into today's video. So at the moment we're waiting on Mike, but he's going to come help me load this up because ever since I wrecked the propane mower, back's a little wacky. So he's going to come help me load that up. We got a tire to sit it in the bed of his truck. I've got to go pick up a walk behind weed eater for a job on the job for the shop. I don't know if I'm going to film it or not. If it's just a basic fix, I probably won't, but if it's something extensive, I may. I usually just do lawnmowers, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do some push mowers and some walk behinds and stuff like that as well. But once he gets here, we will go ahead and load up the engine in the back of his truck, and then we will get to his house where hopefully the shop will be a little cooler over there. It is a sweat box over here, so hopefully it'll be a little cooler over there and we can go ahead and start engine swapping John Man, so it'll be just a little better for when we go back and hit the dirt roads. So with that being said, I'm going to get things ready for him, wait on him, and I will see you guys on the camera here in a few minutes when we go to load up this engine. Alright folks, Mike just left. We got the engine in the back of his truck. Usually I'd pick that thing up by myself, but ever since I wrecked the mower, back's a little, it feels good, but I don't want to overdo it until I completely heal up, so I had him help me. And it's a lot lighter carrying that thing with 4 hands instead of 2. But we're about to go get some fuel, and then we're going to head over to Mike's and get started on an engine swap. So let's do it. Alright guys, made it over here to Mike's. There is the 22 horsepower 670cc V-Twin that is about to be going in this unit. So I'm going to go ahead and start disassembling here. We were going to work in the shop, but the camera angles just ain't right. There's not enough room. So we're going to put y'all on the stand out here. I'm going to go ahead and drain the fuel tank, get the fuel system unhooked, lift it up, get the pulley off, and then we're going to go ahead and start disassembling, getting this engine off and getting it prepped for our 22 horsepower Briggs & Stratton to go in place. Alright, got this thing lifted up. We're ready to about pull that engine. I just got to pull the 4 bolts and the pulley off and the throttle cable. We're looking at this one. We're going to have to put it in here in just a few minutes, and there is a hose that's screwed up for the vacuum. So I'm going to go ahead and take the pump off, get that fixed up, and fix anything else this thing may need, and then we'll go ahead and start pulling this one out and getting that one in. Alright, guy, we got an issue.
I didn't do it.
This little hose is a funky little hose. You see a little ring around it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's supposed to sit in this little channel.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. Clips in. It's cracked.
It's got a beholio in it.
So, we don't have this hose. And my usual fix for that is I'll take and weld a little bung on the top so we can stick a regular fuel hose from here to there. So I'm probably going to have to take that home tonight and weld it up. So I guess what we'll do is we'll go ahead and get the engine in place, get as much done as we can, and then I'll weld a little bung on that.
Yeah.
That way we can just... I also switch sides because your fuel line comes over here instead of over here.
Oh yeah.
And the valve covers were backwards, but I switched them so the fuel line will run in the same direction.
Sweet.
So,
just good stuff.
Plus I'm kind of glad I did that because them valve covers were very dirty. They needed to be cleaned up.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, I guess what we'll do now is just go ahead and sit it in place, and then we'll worry about fuel line and everything later.
Yeah.
So.
You gonna manhandle this mother?
Yeah.
Where we going? I've been going since you were running a fucking marathon. That'll work. Shit. Nice. That's funny as hell.
Alright, we got this thing freed up for the new engine. I'm going to wipe down the engine plate, get everything nice, good looking. And then we'll start focusing on getting our 670 in place. Get this thing wiped down really good. That's good enough, I do believe. Alright, it is time for a V-Twin. Alright, so we have an issue. We got the engine in place, and even with it all the way back and not even touching the mounting holes, it hits the headlights right there on the hood. And I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen. But that's just how it is. I guess it would probably be easier just to take the lights out. Yeah, it probably would. Unfortunately, because it looks badass the way it is, but I think it's just going to be way easier just to take them out. And because the hood only reaches right here, we can't really extend it without extending this. That's a lot of work. So I think we're just going to take the headlights out, and yeah, hopefully that'll do the trick. Alright, guy, I think headlights, they gotta go.
Yeah, I'd rather keep the hood where it is.
I think that's going to be our best bet, because it's going to be too much work.
Yeah. Don't trust me, I'll find some way to put them back in there.
Well, you could always mount them down low in the grill here.
I can get a strip.
Yeah.
Just put it, tip that window, that lens. Just put a fucking strip over it.
Oh yeah, you could do that too. Not a bad idea. Okay, well I'll let you work on removing the headlights, and I'll mount the engine up. And once we get that done, really all we're focused on is the little wiring here and there, and then the fuel system, which I gotta weld up that bung on that valve cover tonight. So go ahead and get this hooked up real quick. There's our starter wire. Too close for my liking. Gotta tighten down. Pull our throttle cable up through. Yeah, there we go. Alright.
Oh shit!
Let's tighten this down. I'll get y'all on the stand and then we'll go ahead and start getting this engine secured down to this frame. One step closer to a V-twin, guys. Alright, so we got the engine mounted in place. We'll go ahead and close the hood. And where is our grill? Where's our grill, Mike?
Grill?
Grill.
Up, right there.
Oh, I see it. Okay.
Yeah. I knew it was that direction. Ryan, why you let me smoke on that weed, bro?
Huh?
Why you let me smoke on that weed, bro?
I didn't.
It took him a second.
Alright. Alright, so the grill fits and everything fits, so that's perfect. We got a little bit of room, not much, but that's how we had to play it. That's the price of wanting the power. You got to give up the room. But now that we got that situated, I've got to get the bottom pulley either moved, or I'm going to have to put that one on in place of the one that's on there. We still got to do our valve cover tonight. What we'll probably do is, I know for now I want to flip the exhaust pipes around, swap them and flip them. That should stick them out the side here. And then what we'll do is probably bottle feed it, put some oil in it, and try to fire this thing up and hear it run. So we got one side kind of configured over here, but the other side, if you see how shallow that is, and see how deep that one is compared to this one. Well, I'm not really thinking, well actually I might get that one to fit this side better, actually, and then just switch them. I may try to do that. Because that would make things a lot easier, and it would tuck it on this side, so that would probably be ideal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to swap these out real quick. I'll put this one on that side, and see if I can make clearance for this one over here. Since this head is, well, no, technically that head over there is a little lower. So, I don't know. Is that closer or further away? I'm not sure which side I should try to make this fit on. Technically it's deeper on this side. I might try to do what I originally said, see how that works. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to flip these, Mike.
Yeah.
That way I poke backwards. Yeah.
So here's what I can tell you. Even with this thing where it sits right now, when you go to this much turn on the other side, it already hits the exhaust over there.
I know, that's why I'm trying to make enough clearance.
Yeah.
If I have to, right now I just got them turned, but if I have to, I can cut them and tuck them a little more.
Yeah.
But I'm just trying to get it to maybe where I can bottle feed it, fire it up tonight.
That'd be pretty dope.
That's all I want to do is bottle feed it, fire it up.
Damn, he's not here to witness it.
Sometimes you just got to give her the old baby bottle.
I said, screw it, man. Let's make her, let her preach.
You know, sing the song of its people. It's good shit.
It was jacked up. I was just in the AC for 15 freaking minutes.
Yeah, it's hotter than hell out here, guys. So y'all better go like the damn video. We're out here slaving for this. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to swap those real quick, see if that works.
Dude, they want to see my toe?
Bro. Yeah. But yeah, I'll swap those exhausts real quick, see if I can make clearance on this side, and then maybe we can hear it sing. Alright, so I just tried to flip this one and put it on the other side, but it does not fit. It smacks the oil filter, and I'm guessing that's what occurred on the last mower, the propane. That's why the guy had it touching the exhaust, is because he flipped them and swapped them instead of just flipped them. So I'm going to make clearance on this side for the exhaust pipe. Mike's working on taking the top cover off so he can, huh?
No more bullets, it should come off.
Yeah, it should come off. He's working on taking the top cover off so we can trace wires, and he's going to start doing wiring and stuff. And also, when I get that cleared out over there, I'll go ahead and start flipping the throttle. That way you can hook up your throttle cable and all that good stuff.
Oh yeah, we can get. Oh my
Whoa!
God. Oh my God!
Whoa!
Oh my God!
She needs a wire brush.
Yo! It's trying to eat me!
God.
Holy shit!
She needs a brush, and you got some. You got a wire wheel for end of a drill.
I think so.
Well, you're gonna need to get your drill out, because this thing's gonna need to be cleaned up. You ain't gonna get very good spark out of this.
Yeah.
She's a bit rusty and crusty, as you see.
Cats on it, it'll be alright. We're gonna go with a wire brush.
Crazy, this thing ran like that. Wow. Yeah, she needs a good cleaning, so I'm going to let him take care of that and wiring, and then I am going to work on that clearing. I might clean that for him, and I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm going to put y'all on the stand. We're just going to get to work. Alright, we have our coils cleaned and put back on along with the flywheel. Everything is gapped. We went ahead and just put the exhaust on back the way it was for now because it's still not clearing. I need to add some pipe for it to clear. But we have our fuel system hooked up except for our vacuum. I'm wondering if it'll run like that, but we will find out. Probably going to let the front end down so it has a bit of a gravity feed. See if maybe that'll feed it for now without the fuel pump hooked up. But we're going to go ahead and get y'all on the stand and bottle feed this thing with some, we got some fuel with a little bit of ATF just to keep them cylinders from getting washed down. And we want to hear this thing sit here and run, hopefully.
Key is on and there's no smoking.
Well, that's always a good sign. Alright. Give her some, ooh,
What?
we gotta put some oil in this old girl.
Ooh, sons of bitches.
You know, that might be a good idea
Yeah.
before we burn the rings really up. Cause, yeah. I ain't trying to smoke her up right off the bat.
There you go. Good V-Twin.
That'll do it.
For use in Harley Davidson. Oh my god! Dude. You know how I could piss off every biker on the fucking planet?
What?
Put a Harley Davidson sticker on the back of it.
I don't know. They might like it.
They probably will.
They might dig the modes.
That's a very good possibility. I mean, it's kind of sort of still V-twin power between your legs.
Technically, yes. It's just 4 wheels. But it's not a cage.
It is not. It is not at all. God dang. How much was in it?
None. It wasn't registering on the dipstick, so we're going to put that in, let that sit for just a second, we'll recheck it. I wasn't a damn Butterfingers over here.
Woo! How much is in it now?
Not enough.
Holy shit! It did puke out quite a bit right there in that tire. I will say that. Hey, that front end flip on the other one over there, that's just take out that one bolt, right? Flip it over and then put the bolt back in. And then the steering just goes across the top. And
We need to get to work on that thing.
But if there's a lot of shit going on.
Right. We both have.
This is kind of how that retired life thing goes. Like, it just kind of runs through your life in a cycle as you do stuff.
Well, does that mean I'm retired or just retarded?
You're just trying to build something out of nothing, so it takes a little dedication.
All right, so it took 1 3/4. 1 3/4 of quarter.
Jesus. That's a thirsty motherfucker.
Yep, it was. But got the Earls.
Yeah.
So let's give it some sauce.
Here we go. Say when.
Go for it.
Are you shitting me?
Alright, go for
Dude, seriously? Dude.
Alright, so.
Can I high five you? Son of a bitch, bro. That dirty little slut fired her right up.
So, let's do this again. Alright, go for it. She's a runner.
Dude. That fires up so much better than that one.
Yeah.
Remember that one? I had to friggin' hold the gas pedal down so it would prime the system up. This thing just...
There's something about a V-twin, buddy.
Oh, fucking sweet.
So,
Oh, you put the whole grill piece back in.
let me get...
Son of a bitch. I love it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I don't have it tightened in there yet.
Yeah. You want me to put the... I guess I can throw the bolts in it, right? I mean, we ain't got to do nothing up under there for wiring right now, are we?
No.
Oh, I thought you were trying to make it run on its own tank.
I am. I'm trying to prime the line.
Oh, gotcha. Wait here. I'll I got much fingers. There you go. Prime. Ready?
Yeah.
Just quick slide.
Let me wipe the fuel off. Not start a fire.
Aww.
You want your shit burned.
That's fucking rat light, bro. That's what we do.
Yeah, well.
Shall we? You say when? it's a little more than it's coming out.
Yeah, it needs a fuel pump. Fuel pump is very mandatory on this unit.
Yeah, I want to say that was in my notes too for shit to buy. But
Well,
then, you know, summer showed up and
we don't need the. We just need the fuel pump's fine. We just need
the
hookup.
The vacuum.
Yeah, it's got to have that line. So once I weld that bungle there more.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope.
So yeah, she's a bottle feeder only till tomorrow.
Dude, it fucking runs. Like runs.
It runs.
Like it's supposed to happen. Runs. Smart. Where'd that lid?
Oh, I just threw it over there.
The top springs and things.
Because we'll probably still need it off till tomorrow. I already put all the bolts and everything in the cup holder over here so we don't lose nothing.
Oh, all the ones I put in the tailgate?
Yeah, every one that came off of this thing that we might need.
Hey, let me ask you this crazy question.
What's that?
'Cause I was just sitting here. You missed a screwdriver.
Oh shit.
It's all good. Would it be easier to just go all the way through and just put a fucking plate back here?
I mean, maybe. Alright, well we actually heard this thing run. Does need the fuel pump. We didn't get the throttle hooked up yet. We're going to probably be back at this tomorrow. We got some welding to do, especially for the exhaust. We got to weld the bung on here. A couple of other things. But all in all, it runs. That's a good thing. And yeah, we got quite a bit done today. So we're going to pack it up for the evening and we'll be back at this tomorrow where hopefully we'll get it running right and be able to ride it around and see how it does. Alright guys, so I want to take a quick second, make a new little commercial thingy, whatever you want to call it. Y'all be sure to go like the videos. YouTube likes that. Comment down below. YouTube likes that. We're still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized, so if you're not subscribed yet, be sure to hit that subscription button and hit the all notifications bell. That way you're notified every time we put out a new video, which is at least once a week at this point. Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok, Instagram. The only one that's different is these Snapchats and Avatar. The rest of them are the same profile picture as the YouTube channel, so you can go to those platforms, type in Flying Brian's Garage in the search engines. You should find me, and we post different content to those as a sneak peek to what is coming. Also, be sure, if you want to, come join us on Facebook at Flying Brian's Garage Mud and Race Mowers. We have a group where we're trying to build like-minded folk to come around and share your builds, share your ideas, and maybe even plan a get-together ride or something. So y'all be sure to check out all those things and stay tuned for the newer videos. If y'all want to check out some of the older videos, we got a bunch of stuff back there in playlists. So if you're feeling a little like in a little Flying Brian's Garage mood, y'all can go back, watch a bunch of old videos, and stay tuned for the newer ones. And let's go ahead and get back into the shenanigans of the video. Alright folks, we're headed back to Mike's for day 2. We've got the van loaded up with crap that we're going to take. Got us an air mover today, some parts for the exhaust. We've got better coils. The only thing I need to find is a bib nipple to be able to weld onto the valve cover so we can get a vacuum on that guy. So I'm going to go locate that, finish closing down the shop. I got to load up the trailer because I may be getting a customer's machine in the process. Needs a valve adjustment. So a little here, a little there. Let's see if I can't find see if I can't find some rod. There we go. That's what I use. They're hollow. Cut them, weld them. They work pretty dang good. So we're gonna go ahead and head out for the day. I've got to stop off at Advance real quick for some fuel lines for this weed eater machine over here. I'm not doing anything on the camera for it, but you know, it's a customer's machine. Trying to fix a couple. Need some fuel lines. We're going to stop off, grab some of those real quick. Now that I've got this, I think that's all I needed. And I think we're good to go. So, I guess let's get over there and get to work. Alright. Back at John Man. We've got our materials. Probably going to swap out coils here in a few minutes. Got to clean those up first. But I'm going to start cutting this so we can start getting the overhead valve hooked up with fuel pump for a vacuum system. And hopefully it'll run off its own fuel.
The frame right here. You have it locked into fucking place back here, so I don't have to fucking worry about it. And it will not interfere with a flipping thing, sir.
Okay.
You want me to do that?
I got it.
Yeah, I'm not too far into La La Land. Just enough. Just enough that where parts don't hurt.
I hate to say it, but in a minute you're going to probably have to cut the music down.
Yeah.
So I'm speed clipping right now. But
oh, good, brother. I just turned in a little bullshit with Avery.
yeah, I know.
You know, it's hot over here when there's no damn wind blowing at you.
Yeah.
There she goes.
Thanks, sir. Alright guys, we got the valve cover back on with a little bung welded on there. So just for future reference, any metal push rod will do because they are hollow. So you just make sure it's flush on the inside so it won't hit the rocker, and weld her on and make sure she's sealed. I put 2 beads around there. So everything's hooked up with the fuel system. Mike just cut an L bracket for the throttle cable. He cut it out of the original bracket that went across the engine there, as you see. So what he's going to do is he's going to come in here and bolt that L bracket in here so it has a flange that sticks out this way, and he's going to drill a hole for our throttle cable here it'll be big enough for this part to slide in, and then the little flange there will keep it from going further. And then he's going to drill another hole in the arm here, so he will have a throttle pedal. So once we get that hooked up, I also need to remove this crap because That is not going to be used. Let me get this pair of snips here. Cut that out. And then we're also going to cut this off here. Come on. We're not going to use that cable or that stupid solenoid. So let's cut that. Get that out of there. Yank. Out because we need that shit. Alright, so now what we'll have to do is take and lop off our little plunger on the solenoid there, and we'll be good to go.
This thing ain't gonna puke oil on me, is it?
Huh?
This ain't gonna puke oil on me, is it?
What?
Taking this bolt out?
No, it's not a, that's not a,
Not a fluid filled? So
none of those.
The purpose this thing serves is to hold that stupid
It's just to hold the bracket in. I put it back in just in case we ever need them for something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shred.
So he's going to do that, and then afterwards he's going to clean the coils over there, gap those, put them on the engine. While he's doing that, I'm going to start working on our exhaust. So as y'all remember yesterday where we left off, we had this one turned out perfectly, and then this one over here we were having trouble because the flange isn't, you know, deep enough. It's too shallow. So what I'm going to do is I'm about to lop this off here today. We're going to weld on, probably going to cut off of this one here. I think that'll be best. Make the drop, and then we can work two of those in place for mufflers, and that'll be a first. Those are motorcycle exhaust, so we're gonna y'all stay tuned to see how this turns out. Alright, so I was working on the exhaust here, and we just got a flange welded to pipe coming down at an angle that is nice and tucked next to the frame. Pass right under the oil filter, so that'll be nice and serviceable. And then we'll come down so it don't hit the tire, go straight under the fenders, and modify those pipes to fit in place. Mike's over here working on cleaning up coils, and he's getting them nice and clean. Then we will be replacing these. He also has the L bracket that we made for down here for the throttle in there drying. Yeah, it's drying. There. So once this dries, we'll install that. Install the coils. Possibly take the spark plugs out, clean them, make sure they're nice and gapped, put them back in, and then lop off the plunger for the anti-backfire solenoid. And I'm going to continue on working on exhaust, so I'll probably put y'all on a stand, and we'll go ahead and do some fitment and some welding here. This is what we got for exhaust so far. That's what this side's going to look like. Got a little mountain tab to hang it. And then I'm going to come down from here, tuck the pipe some more, and then shape it into the outlet, or the inlet of the exhaust. I think it's going to look good.
I concur. Let's see if I can back up so you guys can really kind of get the feel here. There you go.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cool. I'm digging it.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
That's it. Alright. So, now that y'all seen that, what we're gonna do is So I'm going to put this aside because this one's already ready to go. The other one, for that side, I've got to cut that little extension pipe off, cap that, and cut that bracket off. And then that one will be able to fit over here. So I'm going to go ahead and get some extension pipe and start coming down and fitting it onto this. Alright, so we got that beat down and fitted and welded. All we got to do is move over to this end, get that on, and then we can mount this back up and like bracket it to the floorboards. And then that side will be done.
All but this front right one, because since we took that heat plate off, the bolt's gone. So we just need to do that one up there if we still have.
Oh, well, it's in the way. It's the way in the pump, and we don't have an ability, and the pump's right there. So just don't worry about that one. I don't have that one in mine either. Here, let me see that. Tighten this up.
Oh yeah, that was the one I loosened up so I can still wiggle it.
We're going to mount our voltage regulator to the side. You can just get you a couple like self-tapered screws or whatever. And just mount it up. We've got our left side exhaust done. I have one little spot to tack that I missed. There's a little hole right there. Otherwise, it is nice and tucked against the frame. And then it comes out. All he needs to do is come over here and find the spot where the bracket comes down, drill a hole, put a bushing in between there to have a little spacer, and then tighten it down so there's a mount for the muffler over here. I'm moving over to this side. I've already disassembled. Took this off, I sanded it down, try to clean it up some, make it look a little better, and match that side. He's getting the top cover on and all that good stuff. It's looking nice. We're a lot closer to having a running and driving unit. Also do have the throttle pedal hooked up and the back on the hood. So it's looking good. And I love that exhaust system. That's so cool. It's going to look awesome. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Oh yeah, it folds.
What the hell just fucking fell?
That's a good question.
You heard it too, right?
Yeah, I hope it wasn't in the carburetor. I don't think it was, though.
No, it was something up here.
Well, then, don't
Dude, that
worry
was that
about
other screw. I just knocked it off.
Oh.
That other plastic screw.
Oh.
That's what that was.
Well, don't worry about that. We'll get this buttoned up like so. You also might want to get you a self-tapper and self-tapper the pump to there, and then, like I said, the regulator right there.
So 3 self-tappers.
Yeah, and it looked really nice, really clean. It's looking good. I am. I'm happy with this one. You happy with this one?
Hell yeah.
Good deal.
Look at it. Jesus.
Awesome. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about that one. That's just, John Man's gonna be gnarly. Oh yeah. Alright guys, it's about the storm. We did get one side done. I was hoping to get it done tonight, but we are crunched for time. He's got to get inside. I'm wore out. We're going to get back to the office, call it a night, and we'll see you guys probably back out here again tomorrow. We will finish the other side up, get all the welding done, get the belt system on, because everything else is done. So me and this guy will get it done tomorrow. So we'll see you then. Alright, so we're back here on John Man again today. It's 2 days later. Last y'all saw, we fitted up the exhaust on this side 2 days ago, and today we are trying to match this side. So what we're going to do is pull this out here some, and I've already got this pipe here tilted, and we're going to continue on. I've got this piece here already marked out the cut, and we're going to cut that off, run it down like the other side, and work on adding the muffler on this side. This side did have another pipe coming out of it, so we had to fix where I accidentally cut it and didn't need it cut, so I welded that shut, and then I welded the whole top shut, so it plugs off that hole, and we just have single muffler. So there's our muffler, here's our insert pipe. We did run out of welding wire, but got this. Mike's son went and got this for us, so I'm going to put that in the welder, and we're going to continue on with finishing up this exhaust. Alright, we've got our piece cut on one end, and it's going to go like so. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting that welded up, so we can focus on going the rest of the way. Actually, what I probably should do is do like we did on the other side. Let's go get some jack stands, get that under it on some jack stands, and then get the angle of the bottom, and then we'll just weld it together on there. That way we match the shape of the other side, because that is exactly how I did it on the other side. So more than likely should probably do the same thing. So let's get the jack stands out and set this up. Alright, so we got the exhaust sitting on jack stands in the exact spot that I'm going to need it, and it is matching the other side. So I've got our pipe here marked to cut the other end, and then once we do that, we will be able to put this thing together, and it's going to look awesome. Alright, we've got this side mocked up. We've got our pipe cut and our angles. This pipe is bigger than that, but what I want to do is I'm going to start tacking it, and then we'll start kind of hammering it down over that and welding it as we go. And then we'll tack this as well really good. And then afterwards what we'll do is we'll take this off and weld it all the way up once we get it secure enough where it won't lose its shape. So let's get to tacking and getting this thing secured so we can pull it off, weld it up, and be done with both sides of the exhaust. Alright, now that we've got that tacked up, got a decent weld down there, goes around up here. We're going to take this off, and then I'm going to go ahead and kind of weld everything else up, beat those edges down, and make this thing look decent, and then reinstall it. Alright, we have a finished exhaust pipe Now that bottom doesn't look the best. I had to shape it, but the top shaped very nice. I kind of bent it over with a hammer while it was hot, but that turned out pretty good. Everything is welded all the way around, and then we have all our weld there capping off that pipe. So what we're going to do now is go ahead and put this back up in the mower, and then Mike really wants to hear this thing, and so do I. So once we get the exhaust pipe on, we're going to try to fire this thing up for the second time since we put this engine on here, and the first time with the new exhaust, and hopefully first time delivering its own fuel to the carburetor and the pistons. So let's check it out, get that on, and see how it runs. Alright, we have got the other side on. Mike's already on it, ready to fire this thing up. We have exhaust, we have a kill switch, we have
Charging system.
we don't have charging system hooked up, we got the starter hooked up, everything else should be hooked up. So we're going to take this top cover off real quick.
Let me see if I can prime it and get it to fire.
Here, just let me take.
I figured that trick out with the other
I'm going to take it off real quick, and then you can try it. And if we can't, we'll juice it. I just wanted to juice it a little bit just because that extra ATF in there to lube her up. But yeah, go ahead. Don't give her too much hell at first. We might need to adjust the throttle.
Yeah.
Alright, so what we're going to do is, no, you didn't blow a fuse, it wouldn't turn over. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the grill out again. I'm going to go ahead and tighten up the throttle adjustment a little bit. And when we get it fired up, we'll knock it down where it needs to be, because it's a little too low right now. But it sounds good with the exhaust.
I know. It sounds like the mic when I first bought it.
Yeah, it sounds good with the exhaust. It looks cool with the exhaust. Wow. We did a good job on this one, guys. Go down and leave a like, comment down below if you like this one. It's just a cool mower. Those red lights in the back work, tail lights, speakers.
Oh, you can turn the lights on.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. And then
Everything works.
backup lights. Just got the big yellow bar
Got the
up front
voltage
now.
meter.
It's kind of depressing.
Got the radio, switch panel, speakers on both sides, V-twin, light bar on the front, push bar bumper, and then we're talking about doing a hood scoop
I'll get
right
some
there,
kind of LED lights back in there soon.
which I think is cool.
Just got to find something.
So, yeah, this thing is
I need a couple new ones of
awesome.
these a little bit bigger so I can.
Yeah. I sure dig this thing though. It is
It's a riot.
good looking mower.
An absolute riot.
Well, alright, we're going to go ahead and pull the grill out and get the throttle adjusted. Alright. Yeah, we're going to make it go vroom vroom.
This end up putting the big one up here. Think I need to?
Don't worry about pinning the gas pedal.
I ain't gonna touch nothing.
Just,
I'm gonna stand here and let you work it from up there.
let me, drop this now that I put gas in it. Kick it over. Go again.
Fix the exhaust leak, you'll never hear this son of a bitch.
Exhaust leak?
Yes, sir. We have a small exhaust leak.
Where?
Sound like it was coming from up over here, but I'm not sure. Yeah, because I got back here to get to the south end of the mufflers to kind of hear what was making all the grumble noise. It just got really fucking quiet.
Alright, hit it again.
Ooh. Sorry, la la.
It's probably that exhaust flange that the gasket's going on.
It's this side over here. Let me throttle it a little bit.
I think we have a carburetor issue.
Think so?
Mm-hmm.
Well, remember we said we knew that was an issue.
Hold on. Alright, now go for it.
Look at that dang fuel filter, see what the hell it looks like. Fuel filter looks about happy.
Should be getting fuel.
No. Is it a grounding thing with this voltage regulator?
Mm-mm.
Wanna try it again?
Yeah. Alright, try it again.
The other way it sounds, it's epic. It sounds just like the bike when I bought it. Well, when Dad bought it. Ready?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Hold on. Go. Damn it.
Still got gas in there. Why the hell ain't going down to there?
No, it is. It's the idle jets. So hit it again.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the idle jets. They're a bit clogged.
Ugh. Woo! I'm running away from it.
Hold on, let's try something. Don't leave your foot there too long.
Oh shit.
You can't feel nothing.
That was a
Dadgummit.
very good goal.
I know. Well, you cook it.
Whew. This one popped a few times, but I don't think no flames came out.
Yeah, well, it was popping because I was choking it down trying to get all that crap suck out of the jets.
Oh yeah.
You probably need a carburetor cleaner, a new carburetor. I do have an extra carburetor at the house.
Yes, sir.
Pretty sure it's probably better than that. So.
I say, what if we just swap the jets? But I guess if it's the same damn carburetor, you're just going to tear it apart and fix it anyway.
It's the same carburetor, so it's off of a V-Twin. Otherwise, it's running good. It's got a little bit of an exhaust leak on this side. If y'all remember, the gasket fell apart, and I tried to use as much as I could and make it better, but it's not sealing, so there's a slight exhaust leak. Other than that, sounds great. Still got to make our exhaust hangers, still got to tie up a couple loose ends, but our carburetor does have an idle jet issue. I do believe they're clogged, so it's either a clean or replace, and I'm starting to lean towards just replacing it with the one I have at the shop. So I guess we're going to figure that out, and we'll get back on it some point soon. Selection of what?
Ours.
I got some.
Damn, those are all the ones you had in that fucking van?
No, they were in here.
Oh, that's right. You put all the motors and shit in there.
I put the parts that were in the van in here. Yeah. See, I still got some tires in here too.
Oh, damn.
But the two front ones over there are for Shaggy stuff.
That's good shit.
So I guess we came to the shop here to grab carburetor, and here we are. Carburetor, fuel pump, all that stuff put together. So, now we can go and slave some more over the Man of John's, and
Food is even being provided.
get the
Guys, pizza.
but yeah, go and get that carburetor put on. Hopefully the idle jets will be good in that one, and if not, we'll just take two and make one good one. So
one way or another, it's gonna work.
let's get back to the Man of John's.
I can't tell, just walking by and looking.
Well, I know this is a different video. We're working on John Man, but I brought this over today, and he got the paint corrected that got messed up in the video. Looks great, so very happy with that. But we got John Man rolled in here. Got the carburetor in hand here, and I'm about to start disassembling the top end of the engine cover and all that stuff to get the manifold and the carburetor, all that off, so we can start taking two carburetors and making one good one, reassembling. I'm hoping this works out the way I want it to, because that's really the only thing we're lacking, other than a exhaust manifold gasket on this side and a couple of exhaust hangers, the belt system, and eventually he's going to put a choke on it, but I don't know if we're going to do that in this video or not. Maybe so. Just depends on how far we get. But I'm going to go ahead and start disassembling the cover and getting that carburetor out. Alright, we got our carburetor out from under, or out of the engine there. He is working on exhaust hangers, and then he's going to bounce over to getting the pulley on the engine, so the thing has the belt and all that good stuff, the drivetrain. Oh, one side's done, and now he's just worried about the other side, so perfect stuff. So I'm going to move on to working on carburetors. We have the one that we picked up from the house, and then we have the one that we just took off. So what we're going to do, I remember this one actually had some jets that were messed up in it, so I'm going to take, actually it wasn't the jets that were messed up, it was the O-ring around one of the jets that broke off and I couldn't replace it. So we're going to take the jets out of this one, take the jets out of that one, clean those, install those in here, and we should be able to just slap it on in there. So I think I'm going to keep it together and use all of that hardware on this engine. Since it's all clean, that's all dirty. Instead of having to clean all that up and try to rebuild that one, we're going to clean this one up just a little more, rebuild this one, and put this one on there instead. That way it'll have new coils, new wires, new exhaust system, and technically refurbished valve covers and a refurbished carburetor. So let's get to rebuilding the carburetor. Alright, we have our carburetor right here, has been technically replaced along with the intake, upper and lower intake. I took the bowl off of the other carburetor, cleaned it, took the jets and everything out of that carburetor, cleaned them in this one, cleaned them out of that one, and we are left with this. So we're going to put this in place, and hopefully that fixes our idle issue.
God dang it.
And we can move on with putting the top cover back on. He's got one exhaust already hung, and he's working on the other side over there. Once we get that done, maybe we can add a choke cable tonight and get that all finished up. And maybe, if we can get to it, the pulley as well. So we'll see how far we get. But let's go ahead and get this carburetor on and get this engine reassembled. Alright, so we got our carburetor put back on. It's all assembled except for our choke cable. Get the hood open. We got our top cover back on as well. Everything is fastened back down. Fuel pump's in place. Filter regulators in place. Fuel line's hooked back up. Air box is all put together. Mike just got both exhaust hangers completely done and hung up, and now they are secured to the footboards and not going anywhere. So that is awesome. And now what we're going to do is I'm going to get up under here and start working on the pulley, trying to get this one down here off and get the new one on, so we can get the belt system all hooked up. And then really the only thing left we'll have to do is choke cable that, and honestly it should be done if the carburetor's right. Oh, and that gasket on the other side of the exhaust. So let's go ahead and knock as much as we can out here. Alright, so we need to get this pulley on here, but this one there will not come off. So we've come up with the idea, instead of trying to keep prying it and damaging it and all this, that, and another, we're just going to leave it, and tomorrow we'll come back and we'll grind this top of that, that there off of the top of the pulley, and it should put us at the right right height to the rest of the pulley system. So that's the plan. I think the only thing else
well, we can't do that tomorrow, but I forgot. I got things to do tomorrow. We'll do it in a couple of days. I guess we'll do the choke cable then too. Probably go ahead and call it a night.
Alright folks, we've been over here for a couple hours already, and we have finally got John Man completed. So we'll take the hood pins out. 670cc 22 horsepower V-twin with the Yamaha exhaust that came off of that bike right there. Yamaha V Star. We have our choke hooked up. We have our front end reassembled. We put the choke right here on the dash. We've got the belt on. It's all there. Yep, it's still in the guide. So we are going to take this for a little ride and see how it does. But there she is, the finished product.
Remember that belt grabs? It's going to stand up.
Yeah, I know.
That's a little bit more than what it had.
She's rowdy. Dude, this thing is rowdy. Ah! Oh yeah, John Man's great. She wants to stall out in a taller gear. No, it's getting fuel. I think it's just stalling it out. pretty good. Ah! Shit. Dude, it rides really good. Dude, it's great. Hell yeah. So, the John Man swap was successful. What do you think?
Absolutely.
You happy with it? I'm happy with it.
It's funny because when it's coming at you, it sounds like a lawnmower, but when you turn and get on it, it sounds exactly like that thing used to.
I was only in second going through the yard.
Holy crap.
I was only in second.
Probably gonna have to get the right belt on it. And
Yeah.
that's it.
But the John Man swap, engine swap was successful. I'd say rides out pretty good. You see it was turning on the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was just because that bar was in the wrong dang
Possibly, and because of the fact that you were turning too hard. If you turn too hard, it'll skip, but if you turn just enough, it will turn on the road. So, that problem's fixed, and you will be able to, you'll have a turn radius. It even turning in the dirt. So,
Well, hopefully it'll do it out there. Maybe it's got more weight in the front
it was
end
turning
now,
in,
so
it was turning in the,
that's
that's
probably
it.
why.
that's one of the reasons. But it
Yeah.
was turning in the dirt, so.
Okay. I like it.
Old John, man. Heck yeah.
Excuse the lack of work on my part. I'm missing a toe.
Ah, don't worry about that. That's what friends are for.
I was apologizing to them.
Ah. They're good.
You too. Thank you.
They're good.
Hey, it's epic.
They're just watching. I'm the
Yeah.
one working. So
As soon as everything's got skin on it again,
it
bruh.
was worth it.
Really.
Every bit of it. Every bit of that work was worth it.
I'm gonna have a hard time not getting on this thing one day.
Now, Beast has a little competition. How about that? Alright folks, hope you enjoyed this video as much as me and Mike enjoyed putting this together. Be sure to go down there, leave a like down below, comment down below if you have anything to say or just, you know, questions or just want to say hey. It's always appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so yet and hit that all notification bell. That way you're notified every time we put out a new video, which right now it's once a week. We usually try to do twice. We've got the sheriff mower coming. I don't know which video is going to drop. We got a few, so y'all be sure to subscribe and stay tuned. We got some good ones. Be sure to follow the Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. We post every day, you know, shop updates and updates on the project. So if you kind of want to see things a little sooner, I suggest you go and follow those. And come check us out on Facebook at Flying Brown's Garage Mud and Race Mowers. Join the group. Share your builds, share your ideas, all that good stuff. And I think that's it. So, I'm going to go in here and get to work on the sheriff mower. And I will see you guys on the next episode where I don't know what we're going to be doing, but it should be good.